Okay, so I decided to divide these videos into maybe three or four because otherwise it will be very lengthy, like 2 to 3 hours, or which I do not want. Uh, Maybe if you are already familiar with the Wireshark, why you need to then watch the whole video and you can skip. Okay, that is why I have divided into small videos. So the Wireshark demo. If you are familiar with what Wireshark is, then it's good enough. Otherwise, Wireshark is a network protocol analyzer that captures packet from a network connection, such as from your computer to your home office or the internet. Packet is the name given to the discrete unit of data. A typical Ethernet network, Wireshark is the most often used packet sniffer in the world. So as you can see on your uh, left side, so this is the snapshot of a Wireshark. It captured some packet. As you can see there, we have a list of packets, and is going to tell me from which source the packet came and which destination it is heading, what kind of protocol it is going to use, what is the size of that packet, and many more. And then if you will select this particular packet, it is going to give me the detail of that packet. And if you are a very good network administrator and you are clearly having good understanding about what protocols are, what ports are, what physical MAC addresses are, what the port numbers are. That is why I told you to remember port numbers not by name, but by having just by having the numbers. So just by remembering the numbers, troubleshooting will be very easy for you. And even if you are going to pursue network security career, network security plus cyber security career, then they are always talking about the protocols, which protocols are allowed, which protocols you need to block, blah blah blah, and these kind of things. So you must have a very clear understanding what ports and protocols are. So let's head over to the Wireshark very quickly. So this is the main page of Wireshark. If you're already familiar, that's good. Otherwise, I'm going to give you a brief about how it looks like and what happens. So basically, here we have these interface cards. Okay, local area connection. This is a NIC card, which I was talking about in my OSI layer. Network interface card has MAC address. And if I will pop up, as you can see, it is going to give me my logical address and IPv6 address and the physical address as well. So currently the scenario is I have this PC which has NIC card, network interface card, okay, and Wireshark is running into it. Then this network interface card is connected with some cable to my home router. My home router has one logical address, let's say 192.168.100.1, and it might have some physical address. Then my PC is having IP 192.168.100.3, and it has its own MAC address. Okay, so this is the current scenario. So that is why when I will take you to the Wireshark, you can see this local area connection, and as you can see, this is heartbeat. You can see so many data is currently uh, sending or being received. Similarly, we have this loop back adapter, and you don't need to get worried about this. And from here, you can see local area connection 9, 8. They have no address and it's not going to capture anything. So if you want to capture this network interface card, then you need to double click this one. So before this, I just want to give you overview about Wireshark. As you can see, this is the menu bar, just like other applications have. They have so many options, and then these are the shortcut toolbars You can have the same thing, whatever you are going to do from the menu bars, they also having over here as well. Then we have this third bar, which is called the display filter. For example, we have multiple packets. Like we could have like TCP, we have UDP, we have FTP, we have Telnet, we have SSH, and so on and on and on. And you can see in one single communication, we can capture thousand and thousand of packets. So in order to single down those, for example, I just want to single down, let's say SSH. So what I will do, I will type SSH over in a display filter to filter out those SSH packets only. Got it? Okay. So from the point of perspective of OSL, by the way, when I will move along, you will have clear understanding about the Wireshark slowly and steadily. So it will start penetrating in your minds. So that is why I'm not going to waste my time explaining each and everything here. So very quickly, let's head over to local area connection, and I'm going to capture the packets. And as you can see, immediately it started to capture the packets like TCP, DNS, TCP, HTTP as well. And then if you want to stop, this is the stopping capture packets, this symbol, the red rectangle basically. So I am going to stop the capture. So currently from the perspective of OSI, I just want to ensure whatever the layers we were talking about. Let me clear this one. So whatever the layers we talked about, application layer, presentation plus session layer, I'm going to single down in the same layer. Then we have transport layer. Then we have network layer. Then we have data link layer. Then we have physical layer. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to correlate that with this. So as you can see, we have captured tons and tons of packets. Currently, I am on a frame 1. It means I am sitting over here. If you select TCP, you can see the things have changed, and now currently I am on frame 9. So correlate, I'm going to correlate. For that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically take a screenshot of this one. I'm going to take a screenshot, going to copy to clipboard, and I'm going to come over here, and just a minute, I'm going to make a new and paste it over so I can write. So that is why I have captured this one. So as you can see, we were talking about at the physical layer bits and bytes. So I was talking about bits and bytes. Let me select yeah. So these, as you can see, bits and bytes. So it means on OSL layer in Wireshark we are talking about physical layer over here. So this is representation of a physical layer. Then above physical layer we have data link layer, and we know that at the data link layer we are talking about the MAC addresses. So this is, you can see, Ethernet to this. You can correlate with the data link layer. Data link layer. We have covered physical layer, we have covered data link layer. On top of data link layer, we have network layer, which is also called internet layer. So this layer representing network layer. Then we have transport layer, and as you can see, transport layer handles TCP and UDP. That is why we are going to correlate this section with the transport layer. So as you can see, the Wireshark clearly representing this as physical layer, data link layer, network layer, and transport layer. So it means whatever we have said or spoken in OSI layer session, Wireshark is saying, yes, you are right. So Wireshark is giving us a clear indication that whatever we have already spoken in OSI layer model, we are going to visualize in Wireshark. In the next lectures, we are going to go a lot in detail what these talking about what do we have inside this every segment or the capture. Uh, it's a story of next subsequent lectures. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, we have the frame as well. By the way, frame has nothing to do with OSI layer. It is just the indication that we are sitting on the capture packet number 9, and this is going to give us the complete scenario of all other OSI layers. So you can correlate this frame as the table of contents of single packet that we have captured. Which is this one, this packet. So this is a table of content. The first thing is, by the way, the first this frame is the table of content. So you can remember it. Okay. So let's head over to our PowerPoint presentation. So I hope you get the idea about the correlating OSI layer with the Wireshark. So OSI layer from the perspective of cyber security. So